Hello everybody, how are you? This is Karthik Poovanam. I'm a leadership coach, author and a travel explorer. Have you ever asked yourself, what is the age at which you would love to retire? And what are the places you love to be for a long time? Anybody if you ask today, when would you like to retire? Most of the people say at the age of 60. Why is that the age that is described by everyone? How much money you want to make in your life? Have you ever thought what is inflation and how is it impacting your life? What will be the value of the money that you have right now today as I'm speaking to you? The date is 24th December 2020. What will be the value of, let's say if you have 5 lakhs, what will be the value of 5 lakhs on 24th December 2030? What are the things you are able to buy today and what are the things that you will be able to buy then? Where are the places you love to be? How would you love to shape your life? With whom would you love to invest most of your time? What kind of conversations would you love to have? Have you invested your time and your energy with the people who constantly argue, who constantly suck energy from your life, who constantly make you feel low? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought, when is it that I'm going to be free from this dogmatic shackles which have been created by the monotonous routines which have been largely established by the mundane society in steep-rooted ignorance? Have you ever bothered to find out when are you going to emerge and break free from this ignorance cycle? Have you ever bothered to find out when would you love to live the life that you desire? And what is it that takes to live a life that you desire? Well, I'm speaking to you as a person who is living the life that I desire. And with my loved one, most of the time, I have spiritual companions with whom I speak to. They are in positions of leadership and authority in reputed organizations, institutions across the world. Having traveled to various countries, engaged with a wide variety of people across the cross sections of the society, I stand as one of the sole authorities to speak about this particular topic and make it as a living reality in your life. Your approach towards leading a life that you desire emerges and happens because of the righteous questioning. Only when you righteously start questioning, the kind of questions that you ask defines the kind of life that you lead. You tell me the kind of questions that comes to your mind and I will tell you exactly, I will predict your future. I will tell you exactly these are your emotional states. You tell me your goal and I will tell you exactly this is the way you are going. Many people don't know. The fact is you are running in dark ignorance. As someone who knows people at the highest quarters, I can tell you one thing for sure, that nobody has any control over their money. The value of the money is defined by the Federal Reserve or somebody more beyond that. And the money that you have in your bank will always be reducing as of now, until and unless they would love to keep it static, or they want to allow it to remain the same way, or bring down the value of the properties. I don't know how is it going to work, because all the biggies and the big players who are sitting on the top, who's going to pull the cord, whenever they're going to pull the cord, a large variety of the people are going to be affected by it. So what you have right now at your disposal is two things. Now nobody can take it away from you until and unless you give it away. Your time, your energy. What are you going to do with this? Where are you going to consume your time? Where are you going to consume your energy? Your time and your energy. How is it that you're going to consume it? First you decide that. Every time in the morning, decide and have a determination. Write it down. How would you like to consume your time and energy? Whatever that is, I am not defining it. But the end objective should be joyful experience. And the result if you are associating happiness with the result, then most likely you are not going to experience happiness, you are going to experience disappointment. I'll give you a very small and a mundane example. I was making vegetable biryani with my lover the first time, and we spent almost around 1 hour, and the result was disastrous. And we put the basmati rice in it, and I was telling her that, what was I telling you? It's looking like the 2 rupee rice. It's a 1 rupee rice. And you cried. Yeah, you cried. Now you laugh about it. And I was also feeling very disappointed. What did you consume after making 1 hour? No, the result is not in my hand. But one thing when I observed, and instantly when I presented that, did we enjoy the process or not?
Yes.
We enjoyed it, and instantly you stopped crying. Yeah, and it was a high feeling. So the consequence is never in your hand. The process is in your hand. So are you going to enjoy what you're doing? And while doing it, are you enjoying it? Very important. So figure out how to enjoy whatever you are doing, because in that way you are going to create a lot of joyful moments. And I have enjoyed a lot of things which I initially never used to enjoy, and I used to do it because of the reward. And I used to believe a lot of powerful motivators when they used to tell, and I literally bought that argument that successful people are those people who do things that an unsuccessful person does not like. A successful person does those things that he does not like, and despite that he does it. So I figured out a way where I enjoy the process of waking up in the morning. I enjoy the process of being in the places I love to be. I enjoy the process of writing out certain things which I initially found it very tough to do. And I started enjoying the process. And eventually today I don't have regrets. Many things happen the way I want. The consequence, a lot of things do not happen the way I want, but I've enjoyed the process. Whether I'm making a cold call, or I'm writing a mail, or I am engaging in a conversation with somebody, it's all about whether I am enjoying the process or not. So fundamentally I give a lot of priority to the enjoyment that is infused in the process. So this is one thing you need to inculcate in your life. And the next thing is, how much money do you need to be in the places that you love to be, and calculate it 20 years from now. Now look at that, there is a hyena over there. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So there's a hyena which is going there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there's a hyena. Oh, I think phone is not able to capture it. So in these places, there's something when you're coming to these places, it's like a little small forest, though it doesn't appear. It's like the mini Masai Mara. Animals are there here. There's only the grace that can protect you. So in similar ways, I want you to invoke grace. If you are invoking grace, it's incredible. If you're not invoking grace, it's meaningless. So start invoking grace. So just before I sat down, I prayed to the Lord everywhere around. It was looking perfectly calm, pleasant environment, no signs of any animals. But having found and noticed hyenas here a couple of times, there have also been presences of leopards here. It is, behind those places, beyond those coconut trees is like small forest. It's like a very fantastic environment where I am right now. And I just love to be in these places in grace with my loved one. It's so fantastic. We don't watch movies together. We don't listen to those abusive music. And with the nature, when you're investing time, it's incredible. So take a decision in life as to when you want to retire, and project next 10 years, 15 years. Things are changing abruptly, very fast. So therefore, don't have such big plans. Have a little calculation about inflation, and when you reach what you want, and take breaks more in life, to experience life that you desire more, rather than living to the terms of what the society has laid as a benchmark for greater life. Because I know a lot of people who are from reputed institutions around the world who suffer. So stop having this kind of a conversation with yourself based on other people's projection. This is Karthik Poovanam. I'm a leadership coach, author, and a travel explorer. Good day.